everyone, welcome to Jozi Glam, and guess who we have brought to your screen? Thuli from Style Alert. Can I get a standing ovation? Guys, we are here in Dubai visiting the Style Alert Empire with Thuli. Thuli, can you please say hi to our viewers out there?
Hi everybody. Oh my god, it's a bit too much being on the camera and actually doing a whole shoot and talking about Style Alert.
You get used to it.
Yeah,
you get used to it because your brand is going big and it's going big very fast.
No, it is. Thank you for having me.
Not a problem. Thank you for giving us this opportunity. I think one day when you're on the really, really big shows, we'll be gloating that we got you first on camera.
Man.
Hello.
No, the day is coming. No,
absolutely.
It's coming.
Guys, for those of you who do not know who Thuli from Style Alert SA is, you know what? Let me actually let her tell you at home
who Style Alert
is. Yeah.
Style Alert is a stylist. Thuli does all the styling. It's done in only vintage.
Okay.
You know, I source out and I go out and I buy and I find the most beautiful, the most stunning, the most out of this world vintage items. It could be your high waist pants, which vintage is only high waist.
Yes, most of the time. Yes, definitely.
The most beautiful printed blouses. Style Alert goes out and finds vintage and I style them. I style the looks and I've got a page. I put it together. And everybody knows on Facebook there's a page called Style Alert.
Okay.
It currently has over 20,000 followers on the page. I remember just the other day I was just excited about 1,000 followers. I was like, I have 1,000 followers. So now it's going, and it's
now
going.
You look at it, it's like 20K.
Yo, it's a lot.
But now, how did the whole concept of you styling and basically, how did it come about? What made you wake up and say, okay, I want to make people beautiful and this is how I'm going to do it? How did it start?
You know what? It didn't start out as I want to make people beautiful. Everything with the way God plans it, it just falls into place. I started my page just to build a portfolio because I wanted to be in the fashion industry. Yes, I wanted to work for a magazine and I wanted to be known as maybe one day as the top fashion editor.
Okay.
But I wanted to start a portfolio and I didn't want it in a page where I take you where I give you a book. I wanted it to be live. So thank you to social networks. I had a platform where I can actually show off my looks, and I only did it so I can build a portfolio for myself, and I can say this is what I can put together. These are the looks I can do for a big girl, a slender girl. This is what I can do with color. This is what I can do with high waist, with a blouse. You know, so I was just building a portfolio. And I remember there was a girl who said, I've been looking for high waist pants for I don't know for how long. And I want you to sell me those pants. I don't care how much you bought them. I'll buy them for twice the money. and I was like, no, I love these pants. And this girl's like, no, I'll buy. And it started to be a joke. And someone said, I'll buy them for 3 times what you bought them for. So it was like on a bidding kind of thing, you know, but it was a chat. And so they were commenting on the picture. And I was home and I was telling my partner, and I was like, Tabo, this is what happened on the page. And he says to me, why don't you sell them? I mean, boom. You know, people want, and you're the only, you know, I think I was the only person at that time who wore vintage, but a certain way. I'm not saying I was the only person who wore it,
but your way. You basically made it yours.
The lady who wants to wear vintage, but we really don't want to look baggy or dirty. We want to look presentable, but we still want to wear vintage. And I was like, you know what, I'm going to do this. And from then it was like, I'm going to have a sale, guys. And I'm going to sell all the clothes that you see on the page. And they're all vintage. They're all vintage. Every pants is high waist. Every blouse is just that item. No one else has it. And it's the exclusivity of it. So from there,
just started flowing. Now, what are the challenges that you have faced? There you are, you're getting into something. Yes, the passion was there. It was a natural calling, but it's not something you walk. I mean, it's not something, say, that you had done before. It's just something that you felt that, okay, circumstances are pushing me. What are the challenges? Challenges in terms of your customers, competition?
Here I am starting this business and I'm selling vintage clothes. And I need to convince people that you can wear a pre-owned item. It takes so much convincing to show another person to say, look, it's
because
okay.
all your clothes are pre-owned.
Pre-owned.
Right?
They're pre-owned.
Excellent.
They're not even from South Africa. They're obviously from overseas and owned by in different areas. It could be the 80s, it could be the 70s, it could be the 60s. It's from different areas. So it's a huge challenge to convince people that you can wear. We don't want to call it secondhand. We want to call it pre-owned, pre-loved.
Yes.
They're taken care of. They're still in good condition. It takes a lot to convince a person, which it's a quality brand. It's in good condition. You can wear it again. So you got those people actually saying to you, I'm not going to wear something that was old.
That's true.
Maybe those people are dead.
It's almost the same as extensions. Like
Yes. So that's my big challenge, trying to grab closer, trying to get a bigger market using vintage, which not everybody is quite very
accustomed to. Yes. I guess also, honestly, just watching from a distance, what helped is the fact that you did it so well that other people now, or your clients, they actually copy you. So it obviously, you drove the brand to what it is. And I honestly think Jozi Glam thinks you did an outstanding job.
Thank you.
And now tell us, with regards to where the brand is going, where is Style Alert heading to? We definitely know it's going big. I mean, it's an undeniable fact. But we want to know from you, from Thuli herself, where Style Alert
where
is
it's
heading
going.
to.
Look, I have my own plans. I really want it to be a big business. I want to fill the gap in the fashion industry, which we don't have in South Africa. I mean, overseas, to be quite honest, it's the truth. We're so behind when it comes to fashion. We are so afraid to try things.
Yeah.
We want to see a celebrity wearing it first before we can wear it.
Yes.
So I want Style Alert to be the known consultant. I want to help a girl look good.
Yes.
I want to help a girl put things together. I want to say to this girl, it's okay. It's okay to wear sweatpants and leather.
Yeah.
It's not a problem. I want to show people in SA what is already done in overseas. It's done. It's finished. They're over it. But we are so behind.
Yeah.
So I just want to fill that gap. I want to be known as the stylist that I don't want to be just on a celebrity level.
Yes.
I want to take care of each and every level, whether it's a high school girl, whether
just across
the board.
I love that. I really love the passion. Like, the passion is very, very inspirational. What I want to know even further is, now, do you think throughout your career, even at the height of say, when you get to like the highest level, will you still carry on with pre-owned clothing? Or do you think at some point maybe you will then have, say, your own how do you
brand,
say,
your own
basically
label,
clothes
like
designed
from look, reason why I went for vintage is because it's different to anything that you find.
It's classic.
It's timeless.
Yeah.
And there's a gap for it.
Yeah.
I do not want to do things that everybody does.
Yeah.
Look, we all have skinny jeans at every shop.
True.
But we don't find high-waist jeans at every shop.
That's very
so
true.
Regardless where I grow, which I do want to get to the point where I say, look now, look, vintage is my history, it's my background, it's my roots. That's where I started my baby.
Yes.
So even if I had to grow, it will always be on a vintage level. Whether I had to design and say, look, this is how I want it. I'm not a designer, so I'd have designers say, this is how I want it. I want it high waist. I want it in a jean form. This is how. But vintage will always be at the back of my mind. It will always be what I do.
Yeah.
It will always inspire everything that I do, because it's my grassroots. It's what I do, and it's a gap that no one else. Look, people who come to my sales know there's no way I'm going to find
it anywhere else.
No,
Absolutely.
It's only a vintage shop, and it's only in overseas. It's only if I don't find it Style Alert, I won't find it anywhere. It's just that exclusivity that I always want to keep.
And you've definitely you've filled in that gap so well. You're still filling it so well. And what I want to, we've got young girls out there, even boys, that want to get into anything. Doesn't have to be fashion, doesn't have to be beauty. What would you say to someone that's sitting at home or at a university or whatever the case may be, and thinking of doing something? What do you say to that person to actually ensure that what they take away from you is the fact that they must get up and do it? What any advice for our youngsters out there? Because the future is definitely with the youth.
Yeah, definitely. Look, we all have things we want to do. We all aspire to want to become whatever, and only hard work pays off. There is no way of running away from it. Nothing comes easy. Nothing comes easy. You work hard at it, it pays off. Nothing that I've worked hard for didn't come. Everything paid off. I had to hustle and look dirty and wash these clothes myself. It paid off. Because today I'm able to actually say, you know what, I'm gonna pay someone to do it.
Yes.
Do you know what?
Yeah.
Then I'm actually helping someone else.
True.
You do what you love with all your heart, and you do it as best as you can.
Yeah.
And be your own critic.
True.
Don't ever be satisfied with what you have. I'm never satisfied with what I have.
Yes.
I can't sit down and say, Style Alert, I have a sale tomorrow, you know, it went so well. I'm never satisfied. I always want to do better.
Yes.
I always want to give out something different.
Yes.
And if I see someone else is copying me, for me it's a challenge.
Yeah,
for
absolutely.
me it's a way
keep on rebranding yourself.
Yes, and rebranding yourself and trying to make yourself better. So it's hard work. It's dedication. It's patience too, because it's quite draining to actually say, I'm working so hard, but it's taking so long to actually pull up or to success or succeed.
Yes.
It's patience, it's hard work, but hard work first.
Absolutely.
I
Guys,
keep it hard work.
straight from the mouth of the Style Alert goddess. Hard work, patience.
Hard work, patience.
And just keep on doing it. If you have to do it yourself, do it yourself.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Today, this has been such a pleasure.
It has.
And in all honesty, we wish you all the very best.
Thank
You
you.
have been such an inspiration to a lot of people. You have actually made a lot of people want to look good.
Yes.
You know, because people
Yes.
sometimes are actually scared of looking good.
Yeah.
Stop it. You deserve to look good. You know, so it's the amount of work that you have done with your clothing, with your brand. I honestly think it can just get better and better and better.
We're taking it higher.
I really hope you know our slogan, because we're gonna say it right now.
I don't.
Let us teach you. Celebrate your beauty wherever you are.
Okay,
so
let's
from
say it.
us, we're saying celebrate your beauty wherever you are. Bye, guys.
Oh, thank you.